ready for some football. It's the Lions and the 49ers, next on EA Sports.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now back to throw. And that nearly an opening drive.
Come on, back.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And not a whole lot of room to... First down run, he gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold him to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. First down, here's Mitchell. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
On 2nd and 12, Lance. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go.
Okay, right? Yellow, line, check, pitch, blue, check.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw here. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right at the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day 1.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. There's Charles. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size.
Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Holding, defense.
So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. In motion goes the tight end. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch, either covering with a linebacker, a corner, a safety.
Jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30. 6-0 our score after one. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter.
Here we go.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for third down. They're going to look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Let's go now.
Lance now on first down. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead, it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Off of play action, here's Lance. Steps away. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They run over center with Mitchell. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Lance. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He's got it. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Ready.
Mitchell is in. Touchdown, 49ers. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Handoff up the middle. Hunt. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Well, the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. They'll give him credit. They took their shot.
Here we go.
Now a play fake. Lance. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He is putting on a show in this 2nd quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Lance looking to throw it. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on him. There you hope that you get your defense going one way. They sent him the other, and they picked up nice yardage with that completion.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give here to Mitchell. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And Lance now to throw. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Steps away to his left. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's got a man, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Holding offense.
Tackle Penei Sewell. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Here we go.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance rolling to his right. Taking a shot for Samuel. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we talk about adjustments as being strictly a halftime deal. That's not the case at all. Really, it's series to series, and you have to think on the defensive side of the ball, on the bench in between series, with the way things have been going, they've talked about we've got to get a turnover, make a play, and change momentum. And that ball was tipped in the air, almost the play they were looking for. They made a play on the ball, but weren't able to come up with the interception, which may have altered what was going on.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. That's caught at the 25. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lance out to his left. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there.
Ready. Check, huh?
Second half begins with a carry by Mitchell. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Lance to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. It's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Lance. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And a tackle there will go to Charles Harris. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, Mitchell. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Here's Mitchell. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Charles Harris in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Lance with a tap forward on a jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Lance again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was... They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They're going to look to throw. That pass caught. It's Williams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. Hunt will try going up the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Throws out left, it's caught by Williams. And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Opposite, green, black block, yellow, line, check, pin.
Hunt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. Just power. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Here's Lance. And that nearly the pick that they needed.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
A The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They run again with Hunt. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL. Back now here in Santa Clara. The Lions on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. In motion comes the tight end left. 1st down, here's Mitchell. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now Lance. Drops this underneath, it's Mitchell. And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And we're going to stop momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The Lance going to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff from Mitchell running left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Another run. Oh, no, he lost the football. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And he's brought down. Lance finding Debo there for the Niner first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Trey Lance with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. But that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Lance going to try to throw for this. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Fourth quarter, every drive is so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one. It didn't matter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Blue, check white, miss red, miss yellow.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
Forced out to his left. And this one too low.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Here we go.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. A quick throw, but incomplete. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Once again, it's Mitchell. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Defensively, they had that.
Yeah, one of the things about this.
Down.
The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeout.
Set, ready.
He'll drop to throw. It's complete to Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Flush to his right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. CDO is a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the 49ers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
zone. Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up.